Hi, I'd like to present to you the cars that we will be exposing on the Fiera di Bologna at the end of October, so the 24th till the 27th this year, 2024. First one needs no presentation, Ferrari F512, and not any 512, the M, and not any M, a yellow one. 43,000 kilometers, the car has been recently maintained. It's a fantastic example. So we will also bring a Lancia Aurelia, and not any Aurelia. This is the prototype by Alemanno. This is a B53 Coupe. It's from 1952. It presents in second to none condition, and it's a unique opportunity to own one of the pinnacles of elegance and Italian car design. In the period of modern cars, young timers, so to say, this is of course a car that needs no presentation. James Bond was driving this, and this is the BMW Z8. It's powered by an M5 E39 engine, and this one is grey with red and black interior. It's in fantastic condition, it's really well documented, and we will show it to the Italian market because in Italy they are tax-free. Of course, all our fans are familiar with the XK series. You had the 120, 140 and the 150. This is the basis of what is called today the English motor heritage. This is one of the pinnacles of the industry, and this is a really nice one and a rare one because it's a 140 and it's OTS, which means that you put the roof under the body, open Tourer Sports, and it's a 140, so it's a little bit different, a little bit better than the 120 and not so angulated as the XK 150. A very nice example with a very unusual color scheme. It will be present at our stand. Interesting to know is that a lot of people know that the 120 achieved 120 miles per hour at Jabbeke, but very few people know that they did the same thing with the XK 140, and this is a car that is exactly like the car that did 140 miles per hour in the 50s to achieve a record, also in Jabbeke in Belgium, about 20 minutes from where we are with our company. The Cittadina is also an Italian car. For the 50s, it's quite unusual that it's left-hand drive. Underneath, this has the mechanics of a Fiat 1400, but the body is quite spectacular. It's completely in aluminium, and very few examples have been made. This car presents in a very good older restoration condition. It's incredibly rare to see one, let alone buy one. Top of the line in the Maserati catalog in the beginning of the 70s was the Ghibli. It was a direct competitor to the Ferrari Daytona, and it has a tremendous V8 engine, and what we have here is an SS Coupe. The car is completely original, has been fully restored, and for people who know the market a little bit, they have been going down. They can only go in one direction, and that is up. For people who know Mini, this is the Mini. It's the car from the Acropolis rally. At least it's not that one, because that was is in a museum, but this is a 100% correct replica. And when I say replica, it's of course an original Mini, but all the accessories down to the very rare tachometer and all the extras make this car fantastic. This is a Mini Cooper X-Works Acropolis rally, the one that Hopkirk drove to victory, LRX 830E. It's a really famous car, and this is a chance for you not only to see it, but to potentially own it. This is probably the most expensive Mini around, but it's worth every penny of it. Who doesn't know the 190 SL? If you ask 100 enthusiasts, especially women, what is the nicest car ever produced, about 70%, maybe more, will say that this is the one, the 190. The 190 is the most elegant cabriolet ever produced. Of course, it looks a bit like its big sister, the 300, but this is one you can actually buy, drive, own and enjoy. It's in pristine condition, and for me this is the best color scheme around. Gray with a red interior. Sometimes people have problems. They make kids, or they have a dog, or they want some more room. So 190 will not cut it. But the 220 ponton, especially the cabriolet, will resolve all your problems. This is elegance. This is reliability. This is the best restoration I've ever seen in an incredible color scheme. Black with red, dark red interior. This has been restored by one of the best restorers around. You will not find a better one. It hasn't been driven since the restoration, at least not used. And it's an incredible opportunity to not only have something that is really well finished, but you have it immediately. You can enjoy it. No waiting time. The 997 was 10 years, 15 years later considered to be one of the best generations that Porsche ever produced. And from all the 997s, this is probably one of the rarest ones you can buy. If you don't take into account all the extreme racing cars and cars that are built for the circuit, this is the car. I made a presentation because the history is so special and so long to explain. The only thing that you have to remember is that there are only 68 of these cars. It's a really limited edition, and this one has been scarcely used. It only has 20,000 kilometers. Everything is there. It's freshly maintained, fresh tires. This is top of the line. This is the Aston Martin where it all started for David Brown. This is the DB2. DB1 was never released to the public. This is the DB2, and not any DB2. This is a drop head convertible. The car has been completely restored. It presents really well. The color scheme is to die for. And thanks to recent service, this car is ready to go. You can do anything with this. You can even travel with it if you want. It's a fantastic car. We're very happy to have it, and we will show it to you on our stand in Bologna.